Greetings, universe. When I was but a small monstrosity, a friend of mine told me that thumbs aren't fingers because of because they lack one joint and face differently. I don't know though. Welcome to Bloodborne. Today, we will attempt to finish up Upper Cathedral Ward. All that's left is 2 bosses and an item that lives in between. Yes. And while I may not be kitted out for the absolute best way to handle at least the first of these 2 bosses, definitely not the second. I'm still going to give it the old, well, I'm going to give it a good try. Yes. Alright, so. After the terror that was... Oh, look, Kin of the Cosmos. Those brain suckers from yesterday were also kin of the Cosmos. Yep. Anywho, so after the terror that was yesterday, today will be a nice, relaxing series of stressful boss fights. Today first we're fighting the Celestial Emissary. But first, you can smash this particular window. Ah. Alright, so, look at that horde. Okay, so not one of those was the boss. Let's try. There we go. So at first the boss looks like an ordinary one of these blue things, but then it does that. Oh, I didn't realize that attack could actually stagger. Ow. Alright. Ah. Wow. Ah. It's really scary enough to damage to me, but I'm doing really well. There we go. Wow, this axe is a lot better than I gave it credit for. Holy cow. Like, wow. Normally I try to lure the boss alone up to here so I can fight it on even footing. It usually doesn't work though. The boss usually likes to go back to the horde. But you know, it's a thing that I try. Oh. I thought I had landed on something else. Anyway, look down there. Look. It's kind of dark and hard to see, but this is the Grand Cathedral. Oh. A call beyond. See? There's the altar. There's the altar. Anyway, the reason I'm not reading A Call Beyond out yet is because these enemies exist. Try chasing me now! Oh my. Right. So let me take care of these, and then we can talk about A Call Beyond. Maybe it'll definitely be easier with a shorter version of the axe. So, let's talk about A Call Beyond. Requires 40 arcane, but has S scaling. Takes 7 quicksilver bullets. One of the secret rites of the choir. Long ago, the healing church used phantasms to reach a lofty plane of darkness, but failed to make contact with the outer reaches of the cosmos. The rite failed to achieve its intended purpose, but instead created a small, exploding star, now a powerful part of the choir's arsenal. At times, failure is the mother of invention. There is a boss that uses this also. The NPC hunter that I encountered, I could call for help, but I'm not going to just yet. I want to try the boss like 2 or 3 times first. Anyway, the NPC that we fought in Bergen with used that attack. Anywho, welcome to the altar of Noth. I should have leveled up. I was just too enthusiastic about proceeding to do. Look at this. This here is a boss. But, she won't respond until we attack her. Because, she doesn't... I refer to this boss as a she, I don't know why. I've just seen this boss referred to with feminine terms so much. Anywho... and it's weird because this definitely isn't an entity that conforms to my culture's understanding of gender. Well, as far as I can tell, I'm no biologist. Well, I don't have that. Alright, so, like many bosses, this boss doesn't actually take damage until health level. So, ow. Also, this boss does a terrific amount of damage. Ow, as you can see here. Ow. So, one thing that I like about my favorite one is that it has an overhead attack. This, you have to reach the second ring of combo. So it's much harder to aim. But if I damage this boss's head enough... Did you break the browser? Okay. If I can damage this boss's head enough, I can pull out a visceral attack. Even though this boss lacks viscera as we understand it. Ow! That hurt! Ow, that also hurt. Sure, I came into your private chamber and attacked you, but no need to be rude. Ow. Well, that happened. Yeah, this isn't really a boss that I personally am good at fighting. Although I have an easier time against this boss, I feel, than against, say, Lagarius. So, back through here. Run. Ow. Ow. And this is why you always return to the elevator. Nightmare is effective. I think I'll give this boss 3 tries before I start calling for help. Yes. Because I want to give this boss all his effort. Now, where did I drop my blood? Hello, you. Oh, here's where I dropped my blood. I mean, this is enough to get at least 1 level. Now. That went horribly, horribly wrong. I lost my locker. Alright. Well. One more try and then I will call for help. Yes. Why do I spawn facing the wrong way? I wake up with the lantern, and I am facing toward where a boss I already defeated once dwelled. Try following me now, emissaries. Alright, so the thing to be wary about when two-handing this axe is getting caught in an attack animation where I need to be moving out of the way. Here we go. Alright. Why did I do that? Opportunity. I want to get in close because I'm right beside these terrifying charge attacks. Okay. That wasn't an opportunity for this one. Come on, get up. Alright. Alright, I'm gonna get close that attack right there. No, let me go. No. Oh. That's crazy. Did you see how low my friend is? Did you see how low my frenzy resistance was there? Wow. Just wow. I forgot to change my armor when I died. Oh. I had several opportunities to do so, and yet I failed to do so. Alright, well then. Okay. So, now I am dressed as a member of the choir. Oh, right, I was. Ow. Oh, no, choir. The choir has poor frenzy resistance. Just one attack for one of these caused me to frenzy. Alright, so I am calling for an old hunter. Yes, the old hunter belt resonates with another. Greetings, Mensis Scholar Damien. You're probably going to die. But I don't care. Bloodstain. Okay. So, first off. So, Mensis Scholar Damien is a hunter field. Which makes sense, you'll be fighting a Mensis Scholar in the boss. That was a call beyond. And then we saw the auger rising. It's funny that you can use that. Well, it amuses me. Oh, Damien has died already? That jerk. That means walking onto the body, because the head makes everything. Walking on the head makes everything. Alright. I think this doesn't work so well because the boss moves the second hit so well. Missed my chance. Again. Ow. That hurt. Let's keep going fast. That hurt my creation. Spacing. Now Ebrietas can solve themselves. Uh-oh. No, no! So we used to get caught up in this attack. Like 3 waves to fall below. All of this room is large enough that I feel like I can safely die. That was such a later boss. Okay, ow, ow. Okay. No, move. Ah! Oh no, frenzy juice. Okay, this sounds messing with my head first. Ah! Oh. Okay. Well, that happened. Alright, so step 1, change my clothes, swap out my poison knife for bullet paper. If I could have kept Damien alive longer, I feel like I could have performed better there. Someone gives me a rating. I just wish they would have done that a little while ago when I was in the middle of fighting Ebrietas. That way, that attack would kill me. Might not happen. Alright. So, Ebrietas is a legitimate great one. On the level within the mythology, the lore of Amidala, for example. Alright, so I'm pretty bloody. Alright, wow. Oh, no. That is the worst place to be. So a fully charged stinky wind type of attack. Whereas the partial RP is given a swing. Too bad. You know, I have. Oh my! I need to heal. But somehow my friend is doing. Okay, so my frenzy build up is good. No, this one I'm sure it's awesome I feel like it was a thing that I have done before. But maybe because I'm not locked out. Doing way more. Thanks for the heal. I mean, it keeps stunning me, and that does most of the effort. Ooh, the Great is Chalice. Aesthetically, my favorite chalice. Let's see, I require 9 rank 5 ritual damage. It's a depth 5 dungeon. It requires 3 pearl slugs and 25 arcane haze, which I don't have a way to get massive amounts of yet. A chalice that breaks a labyrinth seal. Great chalices unlock deeper reaches of the labyrinth. The Great is Chalice became the cornerstone of the choir, the elite delegation of the healing church. It was also the first great chalice brought back to the surface since the time of Bergenworth and allowed the choir audience with Ebrietas? Anywho, time flows in reverse on this altar. Look, there's Rom. Rom's a lot smaller than I remember. Anywho, let's offer queenly flesh to the altar. The time flows in reverse for this scrap of flesh. Oh, come on. Yes, notes. Fear Blobbyman, therefore time for contact. Alright. Well. By offering that blob of flesh to the altar, I have resurrected the vile blood queen Annalise, in case I wanted to do anything with that. Like, say, offer blood dregs. Alright. Oh, she's sleeping and I hate waking her up. I hate waking her up. Alright, so, let's repair my equipment. So, the only side thing I have left to do that I can think of is the Hunter's Nightmare, and I really prefer to wait until just before the first of 3 potential final bosses to do that. I don't want to wake her up, but I need to spend these echoes.
Welcome home, good hunter. I must have drifted off.
Yeah, I'm sorry to wake you up.
What is it you desire?
I want to die less
Very
easily.
well. Let the echoes become your strength.
I have never done an axe
Let me
run
stand
before.
close.
And I hadn't intended for this to be an axe run, and yet here we are. I'm going to complete the game with the axe. Thank you!
Farewell, good hunter. May you find your worth in the waking world.
Alright, so let's invest the rest of this into healing items and bullets, and then some coins. I like coins. Alright. So, that means, for now, let's go to Yahar'gul, the unseen village. In the meanwhile, I'll strike Upper Cathedral Ward off of my to-do list. Yahar'gul. I just love the name of this place. So, yeah, I just killed one of the great ones just because, pretty much, in order to get access to an altar. So that I could resurrect the immortal Queen this is the wrong way. Queen Annalise of the Vile Bloods. Also, so I could get that chalice, which apparently Ebrietas was holding on to. Okay. I'm getting out of here. Okay. So, let's see. Oh, that means the sewer. Ow! It was not open. Oh, there's the troll. Okay. Quit following me. Oh, an area. Alright. Quit following me. Sure. Okay, so, quicksilver bullets. Door. Ah, this door here. I can open it now. Alright, so. Frenzied cold. Alright, so. How do I move on from here? I go this way. And then. Why am I so lost here in Yahar'gul? I've been here so many times. Oh, here's where I want to go.
Oh God!
Alright, so let's travel up here. Oh, hey, look at that! All the golden lasers. Ow. Jerk. All the golden lasers. Oh, and here's the place I was trying to reach the last time I was here. Alright. Well, I shall ascend to the Hunter's Dream now, because my recording time is almost up. Today felt good.